For a long time, I felt invisible because of my voice. I spent years trying to hide. When I was a child, I was talkative, but I quickly learned that the world wanted silence, not expression. I remember a teacher taping my mouth shut in front of the class, and the heavy feeling of leaning my forehead against the cold school desk, just trying to disappear. Another time, I was called to the front of the room to make the S sound like a snake, just to be laughed at. Those little moments write themselves into you. They feel like they happened yesterday. I become a master at hiding my own pain, but in quiet moments, especially when I had to make a simple phone call to a stranger, all of it came rushing back. I was told my voice was a mistake. Classmates laughed at sound I couldn't control. Sometimes it felt like I didn't even have a name anymore, just a running list of nicknames that felt like an invisible wool pulled tight over my head. My body would shake every single time I heard them. But over time, I got used to it. But my actual true name started to feel like a stranger's word. You start dimming your light out of sheer fear of rejection and criticism. You pull that invisible wool over your head and walk through your own life while those nicknames tighten right behind you. You eventually leave the place that was supposed to feel like home, hunted out by the constant pressure of just trying to fit into a world that demanded you be someone else. All through childhood, you dream of being anywhere else, of places you never even heard of. And then comes the day you finally leave everyone and everything behind. You manifest a new path, even when you don't fully realize you are doing it. We might call it prayer, even if you're not someone who folds your hands or kneels on the earth. Your mind is always communicating with those invisible forces around us, the ones protecting us, guiding us back to ourselves across different time zones and completely different cultures until it's just you and your true name again. And you came to my life. Sometimes I'm thinking, it is coincidence that a deaf Frenchie found me when I was in the hardest chapter of my life. She came from absolutely nowhere. For the longest time, I thought my lisp, my shushlava, was an anatomical barrier, a permanent flaw, making me feel like I had to hide. But then, everything changed when I started making those YouTube videos and recording my voice. Recording isn't easy, still. It still requires deep mind preparation, and every single minute record is a massive life win. But as I watched back quiet, simple moments, like a quiet prayer with Mia, or just being with Mia, I realized something that stopped me in my tracks. The lisp wasn't there, not even a trace. It wasn't a physical flaw at all. It is psychological weight, the echo of years spent feeling like I had to shrink. When I am calm, when I am simply being with Mia, there is no wrongness in my speech. Maybe if I had to talk to the right people earlier instead of keeping it all to myself, maybe I would be in a different place. Who knows? Or maybe things happen in the exact flow they are supposed to for each of us. That's still a bit of mystery for me. We only limit what we believe to be possible by our lack of imagination. The human heart knows everything. It is entirely possible to manifest what the mind creates. So much fear around it, it refuses to listen. The mind builds barriers. But when you realize your mind is just a tool, and you stop letting it block the incredible change your heart is asking for, everything shifts. They say to find beauty in simple things. My mind spent so long making my voice complicated and heavy, but today I am finally seeing things much easier. To anyone watching who feels like they don't fit the mold, people throw words at you like they're nothing, and forgetting in a minute the word is as it is, and prefers. Too bad I was so sensitive, so afraid of my own voice because I didn't realize how much power others held over it. But if you are out there carrying rocks in your pockets, please don't wait years as I did to drop them. Release them. You are perfect just as you are, without that heavy weight. I am not fixing a mistake anymore. I am simply stepping out of the underground. With Mia, I realized that the most important things, the things that truly make us who we are invisible to the ears, but visible to the heart. You were never meant to stay invisible. If you feel different, believe it, and let your true name be seen. We all are visible. We dream of being. She dreams of a life. She dreams of a love. She dreams of a giving. She complements radiance. She envisions the harmony, a heart overflowing in the cage of her body. She dreams of abundance, the laughter of healing, the power of language, the weight of all killing. She dreams of a peace, she thinks of trust, and the restoration of feeling, stepping toward being. But the tongue slides of the spoken words, one sharp sting like the crow's dusky cry, leaving creases, but that had to die. Yet the voice and the words, the essence of entity, flow in the calmest of states, voiceless as identity, entering the soul, finally heard, finally seen.